Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I finally decided to make a new video after I think more than a month, and I finally decided to do the tour of my backyard because as you follow me on Instagram you probably already know I really spend the quarantine, all this coronavirus time at home, really taking care of my backyard, planting so much stuff, and I love gardening, so I decided to make a little tour. It's not a big backyard, so it's not gonna take long, but I can talk a lot about plants, so I'm trying to keep it small. And as always, I'm all alone shooting this video, so I decided that first I want to give you a little overview of the backyard, and then I'm gonna go show you plant by plant, and I'm gonna write all the names of the plant in the video, so I'm not gonna miss everything. I don't remember all the names, but I have everything written down, so I'm gonna do it while I edit it. I don't want to talk too much, so before starting I want to remind you to please subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed yet, and let's start right away. Okay, so I want to start with this overview by showing you how my backyard is. Coming out of the mudroom here, you have a little deck, and we have umbrella. I'm not sure how you call this umbrella. I think telescope that comes out to the table. Here you have some basil that I planted from seed. I'm so happy how it's coming out, and some flowers that my husband got me. A little olive tree. You have a grill there, two lounging chairs with an umbrella and my phone, and here is my daughter's cars and airplanes. And I'm not gonna come down, but I'll show you how it is. You have a little shaded area here, which is perfect for plants that love shade. There is another planting area I'm gonna show you later. A little pine tree. You can see it's pretty high, not that little. And here you have a patio where all my daughter's toys are. More planting, a little planter that I made down there, I'll show you later. A peach tree that we planted 3 months ago, and a shed. So as you can see, it's not that big, and that's the house, but I wanted to show you all the plants. And we're gonna start by this olive tree that I got a month ago. It's obviously not a tree, yeah, it's pretty small, but I hope it's gonna get bigger. And in the winter I'm just planning to bring it inside, but I've wanted an olive tree for so long, so I love it. And I want to show you one more thing. Down there I have a little garden with some tomatoes, zucchini. I can show you later, maybe very quickly. It's been raining a lot in the past few days, so look, there's a little mushroom on the grass and another one there. Cute. Okay, so I'm gonna start by the shaded area, and you have two hydrangeas here that I just bought. I used to have two camellia there, but they died. Let's put it in the reality of facts, so I had to change those. And those are 4-season hydrangeas. There's so much noise today. I'm gonna put a little photo of the tag, and they have different color for every season, so they're supposed to never die, finger crossed. And I have a little hydrangea here, as you can see, it hasn't flowered. I bought it as a little cutting, was very small. Now it has what, 2, 4, 6, almost 10 leaves, so hopefully next year it will flower. And those are 3 perennials, but here in the middle, this fuchsia and this pink are annuals, and on the side too you have 2 little purple plants. I don't remember the names, but I'm definitely gonna put the names on the editing. And I love it because when I bought this fuchsia one, it only had 1 flower. As you can see, it's growing so good, so hopefully all summer long it will do good. And I love this little area because it's shade most of the day, and I think the hydrangeas will do very good here. So yeah, let's move on to the next part. In front of the shaded area, you have here another planting area, and the thing I'm most proud of are these tiger lilies. You see there are so many, and they became taller than me. I mean, I'm not that tall, I'm 5'4", but I'm pretty tall, and I'm so happy. They're beautiful, and I decided to wait to film this video until they were in bloom. Not all of them are in bloom yet, but they're doing pretty good. The sun is very hot, but I'm gonna shoot and show you what's underneath the lilies. There are lilies all through these planting areas. They're all tiger lilies, so this bright red. And yeah, I'll show you what else is here. Okay, on the bottom, you can see here I have a dahlia. I'm gonna post a photo when it was in bloom. It's not in bloom yet. And these are peonies that I planted this year from a little cutting. So hopefully they'll give me flower next year. And if you see here on the bottom, there are a few gladiolus and they're not in bloom yet. Hopefully in a month or so. Here's another flower that is opening up. It's only 9:30 in the morning, so it's not fully open yet, but it's gonna definitely open later. Another one is coming out. I don't remember the name of this plant, but they have beautiful blue flowers. Now they're not in bloom yet, but hopefully it'll bloom again. Here you have some roses. They're little purple roses, like lilac. Here's a little bud, and there is another one here coming out. There's not flower in bloom at the moment, but there'll be soon. Yeah, another dahlia, little dahlia here. Here you have this little plant. Again, I don't remember the name, but it has these little cute white flowers that you see here, and it spread pretty quickly. Here another plant that is not in bloom at the moment. Unfortunately, not all the plants are in bloom now. Another gladiolus that's coming out here, not in bloom. Another peonies here. Here you have some celosia, very cute, and another dahlia. Here you have one of my favorite, portulaca. You'll see I have it in front of the house as well because it does so well in the full sun and with not a lot of water. Another celosia in red. Another dahlia, not in bloom at the moment, but will come out soon. I don't remember the name of this plant, but I think it's so cute. I'm definitely gonna write you the name on the bottom. These are more gladiolus that haven't bloomed yet. This one of my favorites. It's a Kala lily, and this is beautiful purple and white color. And I have to say the leaves are one of my favorite part. They're very beautiful. Here, pink flowers, very, very cute. And here in the back you have a little blueberry plant, this one, that has not given me any fruit. That hasn't not given me any fruit yet, but there's time. I'm not in a rush. One more thing I want to show you is under my pine tree I have 1, 2, 3 hosta. I love hostas because they're so easy to grow, and every year they get bigger and bigger, and mine, I don't know if you can see compared to me, are pretty huge. The flower hasn't come out yet, but it will obviously. And I have one more on that side that I'll show you later that it's a different color. I'm sorry there is work in the next house, so I'm sorry for the noise, but this hostas, it's beautiful. I love it. And if you don't know what to plant in your backyard, that's what I always recommend because it's so easy to take care of, and I love it. One more thing I wanted to show you was under the pine tree that you see up here. I have all this ivy that's I didn't plant it. I don't think the people before me in this house planted it. I think it's natural. It's a little invasive, but it only grows around the tree, and I thought of getting rid of, but I love the leaves. They're so unique, and I like the little color scheme with the grass and this white and light green, so I just let it grow freely. It doesn't really go in the grass, it just grows around the tree. So here we're gonna pass by the patio. You see my daughter's little house, and I made this little rock plant bushes situation because I really like the white and the gray of the patio together. Here you have a little raspberry plant. I think I didn't plant it, so I don't know if the people before me in this house planted it, but it came out this summer and it was like 2 leaves and it became this gigantic bush, and I'm still waiting to see if it will give me any fruit. You see he has some flowers here coming out but no fruit yet, so I'm not sure it will eventually give me fruit or not. We'll see, we'll have to wait. So what's going on here on this little rocked area is that I made 1, 2, and 3 azalea bushes. The 2 final, the one at the beginning here and the final, are the same color. This is like a purple, and the first 2 are more like a pink, but obviously they're not in bloom yet, but I can post a photo when they were. a couple of months ago. And the 2-meter one, this one and that one with the little trellis, are roses. I just planted them back in April, I think, and they were a little cutting. They were up to here, and I can't believe how much they grew. And they have flowers coming out now. So you can see this one has this orangey salmon roses, and it's growing so good. And this one instead, it's beautiful. If I'm not wrong, the name of this rose is Caribia, and it has already so many flowers that open up like this. It has this pink yellowish, and it has so many more buds coming in. And this too was a little cutting, and it's growing up so good, and hopefully will go up to the trellis. And the other azalea I talked to you about. And here in the end you have my little planter, but I want to show you. Here you have this thyme and this sage that I planted from seed, that I'm so very proud of. I hope it'll become a big bush and it'll give me nice purple flowers maybe next year. And here you can see my planter. I think in a previous video I talked about it, how I built it. And here you have a birding net, and you have all strawberries that are growing. As you can see, don't look at the mess in the back. But yeah, you see all the strawberries that I probably should come and pick. And here you have some mint, and here you have some basil. But for the rest, I would say the strawberry took most of the space. And here instead was a little experiment that was running. I bought one package of edible wildflowers that I planted here. I think it was too many for this little spot, but some flowers are coming out. As you can see here, these little white flowers, these orange flowers here. And I want to see if something comes out. They grew pretty fast. I only planted them back in the end of March, and it became so big. Here you have little rosemary as well that's growing. So we'll see. I'll give you some update about this little messy area on Instagram. I want to spend 2 seconds talking about this peach tree here in that area that used to be a pine tree, a little one, and it was ugly. It was about to fall, and we had to take it down. And in its place, we planted this peach tree. It was very small when we bought it back in end of March, but it's doing very good. I hope next year will give me some fruit. And that's it. The grass grew pretty good around it because there was no grass in that area. And yeah, so let's move on. So here you have a little corner with a hosta. It's a different color than the other one. And back when this hosta didn't come out fully, I planted this caladium. I mean, they're really being suffocated by the hosta. As you can see, there's another leaf there. The little ivy is coming out here too, but the hosta is so big. I don't know if you understand how big it is. This is my hand, and it's taking up all the space, but the color is beautiful, so I'm not complaining. So now we're gonna move to the side of the house. I didn't take great care of the side of the house, but I want to show you 2 things. One thing is the rose bush that I have. The previous owner planted it, I don't know at what point, so I don't know how old it is, but it's one of the most beautiful plants in this house. It's gigantic. I pruned it, I'm sorry for the noise, I pruned it last year very deep. I'm gonna post a photo of how deep I pruned it, and it came back so fully. It's getting a lot of roses now in, and I'm so happy to show you how fat and beautiful it is. I don't have other adjectives to describe it. One more thing I want to show you is the lilies that are growing on the side of the house too. They're a little lower than the one in the backyard, so I think they're like, I didn't plant those, so I think they're like 2 years old. And last thing I want to show you is the front of the house. We have 2 big planters on the left and the right side of the door, and there last year I planted some alliums that had some problems of aphids this year, so I had to spray them, even though I tried natural things, but it didn't work. And I planted a lot of lavender, and especially on one side it became huge. You'll probably see it now in some footage I'm showing you. And I planted in front of them a few other little plants, but I'm not sure I like them, so I'm gonna probably change them in the future. And one more project that I have is this wisteria blue moon that I planted. I love wisteria. I know it can be very aggressive and it can be hard to get rid of, but I promise I'll take good care of it. And my plan is to make it grow all around the front of the house because I love its purple flowers. And last thing I want to show you in front of the house is these little 3 vases that I put in front of the house on each side. In the big one we have some dahlia. They're like pinkish. They're not in bloom now, but they were in bloom like a few weeks ago. I have some photos to show you, but they're gonna be in bloom again because I see some buds. And I put some marigolds, and there used to be another plant here, but it didn't do so good, so I just put yesterday some cuttings of the portulaca that I love in it. Hopefully that will take in pretty easily. In the middle planter again we have the portulaca, which I love. I mean, together with the hosta, it's one of my favorite plants because it's so easy to propagate, so easy to take care of. It does amazing in the sun. And together with the portulaca we have some marigolds, and in the small vase we have celosia of different colors, and I think it adds a nice touch to the front of the house. And here in front of the house I planted some linaria from seeds. I put them in a pot and they came out so nice. And yeah, so I'm gonna see how good and if they're gonna attract any butterfly or not. Okay, so one last thing I'm gonna show you, it's my garden, my veggie garden. As you can see, you get in, I didn't build it, the people that own the house before us built it, and it's perfect. I know I have to clean it a little bit, there are a lot of weeds, but weeds grow so fast because it's been raining a lot. And so we have some peas, some zucchini, some tomatoes, what else, lettuce, a plant of arugula, just one, some garlic, potatoes, what else am I missing? Yes, peppers and eggplants. That's what I have in my garden. I haven't eaten anything outside of lettuce and arugula yet. As you can see, I have some tomatoes growing. Hopefully they'll be ready to eat soon. And last flower I want to show you is this lily that is growing outside of my fence. I didn't plant it. I guess the people before me planted it, but it's so pretty that I love it. So yes, that was the tour of my backyard and all my plants, my garden and everything. I hope you really enjoyed it. I hope it's not too long as a video. And as you can see, I really love plants. In case you're wondering what my house plants are, I can do a video about that. If you're interested, just leave a comment. And that's it. The summer is coming, so there's a lot of plants to take care of. Let me know what are your favorite plants, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you very soon, and thank you again. Have a good day. Bye.